St. Brigid's Catholic school was abandoned after a fire gutted the West Wing in 1967. Rumours said the sisters who died in the fire never really left. I didn't believe in ghost stories, but I needed something juicy for my urban exploration blog, so I drove up with my partner Liam on a rainy October afternoon. The school sat like a carcass on the hilltop. Overgrown ivy covered the broken stone walls. The old bell tower leaned slightly like it was bowing in defeat. The front doors creaked open when we pushed them. The smell inside hit me hard: wet ash, old books, rot, and something faintly coppery like blood. Desks still sat in rows. Papers were scattered, brittle and yellowed. Crucifixes hung askew in every room. Chalk scribbles still faint on some boards. There was a sense of abandonment that didn't feel natural, more like the people inside had simply vanished mid-lesson. We wandered through the halls, our boots echoing against the tile. Then we heard a humming, soft, melancholy, familiar like a lullaby. It came from the West Wing, the one that had burned. We followed the sound. The further we went, the colder it got. Our breath fogged in front of us. The walls were blackened by fire, but something had scrubbed parts of them clean, scrubbed too hard. Flesh-coloured smears stained the stone. We saw her, a nun, tall and rigid, her veil covering her face. She turned the corner. We followed, but all we found was a classroom with a melted habit folded neatly on a desk. Liam wanted to leave. I insisted we stay. Big mistake. Night fell too fast. Faster than it should have. Our flashlights barely cut the darkness. Every hallway looked the same. Every turn brought us back to the same spot. Then the laughter started. Children, at first playful, then distorted, cruel. It came from the walls, the ceilings, the floors. We spun in circles, trying to find the source. We found a classroom where the desks were still warm. Handprints smeared the windows from the inside. I looked up and saw a face, pale, with stitched eyes and a gaping mouth, pressed against the glass. Liam screamed and bolted. I chased him, but he vanished into the dark. Doors slammed, lights flickered. The smell of smoke thickened. I coughed, stumbled, and finally found the front door. It opened on its own. Outside, the rain had stopped, but my watch said 4 hours had passed. It felt like 20 minutes. Liam was never found. Search teams came up empty. I still dream of that stitched face. Sometimes I hear that humming when I'm alone. My psychiatrist says it's trauma, but I know it's more than that. The school calls to me in dreams. It wants me back. Have you ever found yourself hopelessly lost, confused, and feeling like you were being watched? Beware, because there are terrifying and mysterious creatures that few have ever seen and lived to talk about. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe and follow us for more. Join us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Blue Sky for more bone-chilling chronicles, if you dare.